Then we got SMG Player of the Year. We have Kleenex, Hydra, Shotzi, and Simp. Pretty sure for SMG Player of the Year, I went with Simp on this one. Again, this was pre-champs. This is before champs. Yeah, this is basically right. I mean, these players are fucking insane. Imagine these guys on the same team together. That'd be crazy. But yeah, I think I went with Simp on this one. Who'd you guys go with on this one? Do you remember?
I think I went with Chris, but between him and Paco.
Actually,
I might have. So like the way I probably judged this wasn't just off of like how good I think they were in their role. It was more so like impact for their. As much as like Shotzi did get MVP.
Dominant Major 2
goes to the one and only Simp for SMG Player of the Year. I mean, it doesn't surprise me. I thought his consistency through the year was crazy. Yeah.
Okay, so like I'm not even gonna like argue the fact that he won, but I fought with people day and night about like Simp being the MVP, why he was the MVP, but when we talk about SMG Player of the Year, yeah, his role on the team is an SMG player, but you have to argue that Hydra had a lot more better maps with the SMG than Simp did. Simp had a lot more better maps with like the AR when he was flexing on like certain maps, but I think Hydra honestly is like the best SMG Player of the Year just because he was dropping like 40s with a fucking SMG. Like, he was dropping like bombs with an SMG. And granted, Simp did it too on Rios and Karachis, but like Hydra was doing it like on every map. Granted, like not Invasion because everyone's using an AR in Invasion, but Hydra was literally doing this shit on every single map. And that's something I don't think Simp was doing as often, was doing that on every map, because there's a lot of times he pulled out an AR and was switching to AR. And someone even in like the chat said, Simp's basically like an AR player, because like there would be times where Simp had a bad first map, bad second map, and then it's like an invasion control third map where he's using an AR and he gets his KD back above like a 1.0 with just that one map. But like on like the 6-star with an SMG, whatever with an SMG, was not doing as good. So honestly, I mean, I'm not arguing it because like fucking 31st place votes is fucking insane. But like, I feel like if we're talking about, if this SMG Player of the Year is like best SMG player, who is using like the SMG, dropping the most with the SMG, but like I already know how it's categorized, just categorized on like the SMG players, and like Simp had better games. But like if we're talking about like the number of SMGs, the number of maps with an SMG used and what they did on those maps, I think Hydra has everyone beat, honestly, with the amount of bombs he dropped with an SMG on multiple maps. Like, there was a lot of inconsistency when I mean, I'm not even gonna say inconsistency because like Simp would have bad hard points with an SMG when he plays Ultra, or like sometimes when he would play NYSL or like any of the top 4 teams. Like, that's where his inconsistencies were with an SMG and a hard point. Like, not so much on like Karachi, but like on Karachi is almost like a guaranteed positive on that map, and like invasion control. But if we're talking about like just pure SMG, I think it had to be Hydra for SMG Player of the Year. I'm not sure if that's just me, and like this coming from a Simp fan, so that's how you know, not biased at all.